I'm Yvonne.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're momsla.com.
And this is another episode of
Is It Worth a Babysitter?
Because we want you to know.
Yes. So a friend of mine went to the Hollywood Bowl last weekend, and it was the weekend when Kristen Chenoweth, who I love, did a show, and she pulled a woman on stage.
From the audience.
From the audience. And they said it wasn't, they didn't stage it. Like, they just picked a random person to sing with her. So it turns out this woman is a vocal coach for kids, and she was phenomenal. And the video went viral, and
we'll have a link to it here.
Yeah, and so my friend said it was like just the whole show was amazing.
Wow!
Because Kristen Chenoweth has been phenomenal. Her voice is my god. I could go on and on about her voice, but also they had fireworks at the end, and she just said it was magical. Like she was crying.
Aww.
It was just like
in a good way, I'm sure.
In a good way. But I just think
the
bowl
is this, Hollywood, Los Angeles icon, this place that's been there so long. It's immortalized in Bugs Bunny, for God's sake.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. And it's, right now especially, the weather is so good.
Yeah, you don't need a sweater for 5 o'clock at night when it gets freezing. It'll be warm.
Yeah, and it's one of those places where people are generally happy, happy to be there.
And amazing shows. There's fireworks throughout the season. There's one coming up with Earth, Wind, and Fire for the finale fireworks of the season.
Right. And let us say, this isn't sponsored.
No. We're just
telling
you
giving our
things.
opinion.
Yeah,
right.
But if Earth, Wind, and Fire wanted to get in on it, we could probably make it happen.
Exactly.
But anyway, so the Hollywood Bowl, we're saying, is worth a babysitter.
It is definitely worth it.
Yeah.
And you can bring what's awesome, you can bring your own food.
Yes.
You can bring
a picnic.
Can you bring wine or we just do that?
Yep. Well, we'll check on that. We'll have it in the description if it's really, really legal. But you can, if you just say you don't feel like packing a dinner, you can get there, and it's catered by Patina, so you could buy one there. It's fabulous food.
I've never done that.
Oh,
that
the marketplace is
Patina.
fabulous. Yes, gorgeous. And really good food. And, just spectacular acts are always booked there. Like you saw mariachis once, right?
Oh my God, that was amazing.
That was amazing.
Oh, and we saw French jazz, which sounded very boring to me, and it was one of the best shows I've ever seen. It was amazing. That was last summer.
And there's, the annual sing-along Sound of Music, which is a big hit.
You can bring your kids to that, actually. And Grease, I think they do Grease, too.
And they show Bugs Bunny. Like I referenced before, and they play, they show it on the Jumbotron, and then they play music to, actual orchestration, and
so you can tell by how enthusiastic we are that
we think it's worth a babysitter.
It is definitely worth a babysitter.
But do not do stack parking. If you don't know what it is, trust me, just don't do it. Park somewhere else and take a shuttle bus.
Yeah, we park at Hollywood and Highland, and we walk, which seems like a long walk, but it's so nice out. Yeah, and there's a lot of people around. So.
Yeah. And
forth.
There are buses that you can park, very remotely and take the bus there, and you don't have to worry about your car.
All over LA, you can take a bus to the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah, fabulous. So all right.
Yeah, this was definitely
worth a babysitter.
Yes. Thanks. Don't forget to subscribe.
And check out the playlist to all the rest of the things we think are worth a babysitter.